Hello everyone, I'm Alvina, CEO and co-founder of Civixa, and I'm making this video to give a demo about how Civixa works. Let me give you a quick review about what Civixa is. So we basically enable AI-based researchers, organizations, and companies to adapt AI-first approach. Our target is to take all the computer vision datasets and provide the labeled ones with the help of our tool and AI algorithms. In addition to that, we also provide completely trained AI models to any specific business problem that our client have. So, coming back to demo, as you can see, I have two tabs here, a client side and an annotator side. You can always sign up here for a new user. I have already made a user, so let's visit the client side first. I have this client, I log in, and as you can see that I have a dashboard here. So in this, we have some numbers, some graph. This client have uploaded this number of data sets. He have total 40 images, that much projects completed, that much projects in progress. For this month, he has started these 4 projects. You can see an accuracy bar here. Now, what does it mean by accuracy? I'll tell you later. Here is an activity panel of this first project as I have selected it. So for the activity for the last 2 days, files were reviewed by the annotator, sample data were labeled by the annotators. 3 days ago, the file was uploaded by the client. Here you can see a graph, statistics for the dental image, the same project I was talking about. So as you know that any AI model learns with time, as much as the data we provided, it will become that much efficient. So let's say that if a project have 1,000 images, so a sample data maybe 100 images or 200 images would be labeled by a human. We have our labelers, our annotators, who would label them manually, and we will check the data labeled manually by the annotators by a specialist QA in that particular field. After checking that data set, we will train the AI model, our Civixa's model, to label the rest of the data sets automatically. So that automatically labeling of data is shown here in this graph. That with the passage of time and as much as label data we have provided the model, it was being efficient till what date. So this was the main dashboard. You can also visit the datasets the client has uploaded. As you can see, these are the 4 datasets we have viewed in the dashboard. I can create a new one. Let's say the dataset title is sample, general imaging, Pepsi, let's say. I can select bounding boxes or polygon. For now, I'm selecting bounding boxes and create. So here I have this new sample dataset and I can add images from my computer. When I'll click the download dataset button, this button would only be available when the imaging status of this would be completed, or else it would, if it is in progress, I can add more images. As soon as the status is completed, we can download the dataset and we'll get a JSON that we can use for our training of our AI model. I can also view the profile of this particular client and the activity he has been doing with the projects. So now let's go to the annotator side. I have already a user for annotator side. Let's log in. Here is another dashboard for the annotator. As you can see, the total images done, total images pending, the total earning of that particular annotator, and the accuracy. Now here the accuracy means that the manual data the annotator was labeling, how accurate it was, and how our specialist QA told us that this much of the data was accurate that was labeled by this particular annotator. Now this annotator have these projects to label. We can also go to the profile of this annotator, and again we can have the activity log of this one. I can again go to the dashboard. If I'll go to any of the project, you can see the pictures he have to label. He'll click on the picture and he can see the picture. Now we will make sure that these kind of images would only be labeled by the specialist of the specific domain, either by a dentist or by a radiologist who knows how to read these x-rays. But if there are some common images, let's say retail images, these could be labeled by anyone, any one of us. So if I want to label those images, let me show you. I'll click on start labeling and it will redirect me to our annotation studio. And if I'll click any image here, you can see I have a picture now. Now the annotator would have to label it. I will select a rectangle. I can make the rectangles here, here, here. As this data set was only for Coca-Cola, so I'll make sure that I will label all the Coca-Cola bottles. So this is how an annotator would label all the images like this. And after labeling all the cans, all the right cans, he will save the changes and the annotation data is now saved. Now from here, this data set would go to our specialist QA. He will check if the labeling is done correctly or not, and then it would be approved and it will go to our AI model, the Civixa's AI model, to get trained, and then Civixa would done the rest of the labeling automatically. So this was the demo of our product, that what we are doing for now, and I hope you get a clear picture of how Civixa works. And that's it. Thank you so much.